What's good, y'all? It's Dante.
Yo, it's Ray-Bans, man. What's up?
It's Kamar.
And you're watching
The Spin.
What's good, everybody? So, today, first topic that's up, we're going to be talking about the drama in Love and Hip Hop. Or should I say the drama on Instagram, because we have Miss Joseline,
the Puerto Rican princess,
Hazel E.
What is it, Ernest?
Ernest goes to camp.
And my man G Herbo.
Well, he came in later.
Yeah,
he's on some gal clown shit.
He is, though.
Young Miami from City Girls. So, if you
Isn't
guys...
that Mommy?
Miami.
Is it Miami?
It's Miami.
I didn't see the other eye.
Don't worry, it's not that important, because what's important right now is the beef that is like really going crazy. So it turns out that Hazel E felt like the City Girls stole the beat for Act Up from her song Acting Up, and also claimed that, you know, Lil Yachty wrote the whole Act Up song for the City Girls.
That was actually true. That wasn't like
which is. And I don't see why that's a big deal, because there's a lot of songwriters in the music industry.
I mean, people are trying to like style him and shit like that because of what. But just a little fun fact, and the Beehives know that Neo did write.
Neo wrote a lot of Beyonce songs.
Yes.
To the left.
A lot of different people's songs. Akon did the same thing. He wrote a lot of female songs too that y'all would have never known.
Exactly. So I understand he, you know, act up, bitches get snatched up.
These niggas being their feelings.
To be honest with you, I lied to you. Now I was at damn, where was I? I was at a party. I forgot. I can't remember. I was at a party. Oh, we was at Shanika's mom's party, and they was playing Act Up, and I was like. But I was around a bunch of Jamaicans, so I was like, all right, let me step to the side. So let me step to the side before they bun me out. Right? But I was singing in my head, like, act up, bitches get snatched up.
Well,
like,
you know who's about to get snatched up? Joseline, because she's coming into the aid of Hazel E. And Young Miami wasn't with the talk, and she was like, you know what, drop your address. I'm in Miami right now, so what's popping? Obviously, Joseline ain't dropped no addresses.
She did.
But Stevie J took advantage of that situation.
But you know what? He's a Jordan. He's like, oh, word?
He's like, this is what's going down.
Yo, no.
I'm filing for full custody of our daughter. She's out here putting my daughter's life in danger.
Exactly.
Smart move.
That's smart.
Super smart move.
That's a smart Bayesian man right there.
I'm telling you. And then you got Hazel E making fucking diss tracks to Young Miami.
Trash.
But also, Joseline had a diss track. It didn't sound like she was on
also
drugs.
trash.
Also trash, though.
Womp, womp,
Remember
womp.
that diss track that she had, and she's like, "Oh, I feel it in my gut."
Listen,
something like that.
No matter what Joseline or Hazel E wants to say, neither of them have a track that's as big as Act Up. So
yeah, I mean, as Ratchet, I mean the Ratchet chicks sing it, but I mean, I like their music. I will walk past them on the street because I definitely don't know who they are. But if I hear the song playing, I know who is singing it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And I'm pretty sure, I feel like that song probably made the City Girls more money than Joseline and Hazel E's career in Love and Hip Hop ever did for them. So they need to relax. If they didn't get the message already, Trina jumped in.
What's wrong with these old foot people? Like, what's wrong with these old foot people? Trina,
well, Joseline brought her old foot and Hazel E brought her old foot. So, of course, Trina came in to defend
but
the young girl.
Trina's not even in this decade, bro. That's what I'm saying. Trina's out.
She still has weight, though. She got clout. She got movement in her hometown.
Where's she from?
She's in Florida.
She's from Florida? Oh, yeah. She was fucking with Trick Daddy, right?
Right.
Yes.
Oh, okay, I forgot. Yo, this is the one. Listen, man. She should shut her ass up.
We also heard from Kamar that, you know, G Herbo decided to step into this. I don't know why.
Listen, I fucks with G Herbo.
He was on live, right? Was that one of these guys? Somebody's boyfriend or somebody was on live and they was going in bad talking about he was slapped the both out of fuck y'all and all this other shit.
I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure how he got involved in the beef. Listen, I fuck with G Herbo, but I don't fuck with that gal clown shit. Like, if gal's arguing, leave it alone. Like,
I agree 100%.
I don't put
that's
yourself.
That's gal clown shit, bro.
Stay out of gal argument.
Stay out of gal argument.
Well, speaking about gal.
Wait. And just so you know, we are approaching the summer. So, you females, act up, your wigs will get snatched up. Woo! Next topic.
You know who got
City
snatched
Boys.
up? I'm going to tell you who got snatched up.
My man.
Or snatched out of the shy.
Damn.
Jason Mitchell.
Damn.
The chef.
Easy E don't know how to chill out, man.
Easy E just couldn't
Can't chill
keep
out,
it
man.
cool for the ladies.
You can't.
So if you guys haven't heard and you guys have watched The Shy,
We spoke about this about 2 episodes ago. Episode 3.
yeah, we gave you guys the hint to watch the show. You know,
Still watch it though, please. It's a good
it's
show.
a good show. But who knows how it's gonna go now, because Jason Mitchell was pulled from the show, as well as many other shows that he was involved with that were supposed to be coming out. He was also fired by his manager and agent for what?
Sexual harassment.
Sexual harassment.
Yo, I swear I lied to you. Now I just watched that shit today.
I don't get it. Like, there are multiple females on that show that are accusing him of sexual harassment.
That's disgusting.
They said that the girl who plays his girlfriend was so bothered that she had to have her fiance come on set when they were filming.
That shit didn't stop Martin when
It
he was doing that
definitely
shit to Tisha Campbell.
But it did stop the show.
Yeah, it did.
It did. Because
So-
Martin used to tongue Gina.
Well, they were not having it, and Showtime was not having it, so
Yeah, they don't play that.
they gave Mr. Jason Mitchell a boot.
I mean, nowadays, listen, I'm just scared to become famous because they're gonna bring a booty tag back from 5th grade. Like, he touched me in the 5th grade inappropriately. Like,
But it's crazy because as an adult or as a man, period, you know the climate that we're currently in, especially with the Me Too movement and everything. You would think that you would not push the buttons that don't need to be pushed.
Nah.
Obviously, if you're rolling with a female on set and y'all are in sexual situations in the film and you're making advances or whatever, you see that she's not appreciating your advances or she has a problem, back the fuck off.
I get
Niggas
it.
don't take hints.
No, I get it, but we can't go based off what we see because, as Kamar said in the first episode of The Spin, fact checks. We gotta hear both sides of the story.
Well,
Both sides.
he's not looking too credible. I mean, first of all, it's multiple women, and there was a guy as well that was a witness.
Oh, a witness. Yo, you frighten
to him
me.
doing shit. No.
I say go both ways. Like, they will get this deep.
You frighten me.
There was a guy as well that was a witness to one of his incidents, and
To
the
be
guy
honest with
reported
you,
it as well.
Look. I'm not trying to defend the man. I'm not, because I wasn't there to see with my own eyes. I wasn't that guy. But shit does happen, and just because you acted don't mean people don't like you. He could be a real shit person to deal with, and they could have lined him up. I'm not saying it's okay even if that was the case, but, you know, shit does happen. They could have really lined this guy up.
But allegations and his own management company fired him says
Right.
a lot.
That's what it
That says a
seems
lot.
like.
But listen,
When you
let
own
me explain
behind
something
like,
to you.
nah, I'm gonna fuck
When
with you.
Talking to the mic.
when the Oprah interview dropped with Michael Jackson, right? Drake's song wasn't played in Paris with Michael Jackson. Any allegations like that, nobody wants to take a chance with you, regardless if it's true or not. They're not going to really go too far into it. So if you work for like Showtime or something like that, and an allegation went against you, they'll drop you. They're not going to go into
That's
it.
not true.
They are.
That's not true. If a allegation,
Is Michael
you're
Jackson
not.
stuff back on
If
there?
multiple allegations, yes, and he had multiple. There's been people there that's been on that network that's had one allegation where it did not affect.
I'm like homeboy over here. I need fact checks because I don't like. Listen, there's 3 sides to a story. Your side, my side, and then the truth.
There is.
So, I mean, we're going based off what we see on social media, which is something that we tell you not to do. But this is only what we can do for right now.
Well, it's not
we
only
don't-
social media. This is also in the news. It's
Well,
official.
my whole thing is
Social
the show
media.
really
Social
revolved
media
around
over
him
the
though.
internet.
So dropping him, what did I say for the show? Like the show really revolved
They
No,
around
that's
him.
the
him
thing.
off.
I don't think that the show is going to be as entertaining or interesting if they remove him. Like, he was a very pivotal part of the show.
He was.
Yeah. But I mean, they still played 2.5 Men reruns, and Charlie Sheen was giving people HIV.
But
and
that
then
was.
and they made
like,
Ashton Kutcher take his place. But
But there was like 6 seasons in, right? Or multiple seasons in already.
Yeah, it was very
This
far
is the
in.
second season, and he already got dropped already. So it's like they lost the.
I know, but you know, when the Bill Cosby thing happened, they dropped him. Stopped playing
But
the thing.
Pretus, though, same girl, the main girl, she's like, this has been going on for a while, so she didn't want to be on the show anymore. She was not even trying to fuck him over. She was like, he can go ahead and continue doing what he's doing, but I'm not putting up with this shit no more. So she wanted out of her contract.
Like he's not.
And they were gonna let her out of her contract and leave it at that. But they said that once the show got renewed for a the third season, and other women complained, after that they was like, okay, so it's not just her. It ain't even a situation of letting her out of her contract now. Now we have other people that's gonna probably want to pull out.
It all boils down to this: no matter what amount of money you have, niggas gonna be niggas. Niggas gonna be niggas. You can have money, you gonna make sexual event. I'm like, listen, I don't want anybody to think that I'm okay in this, but what I'm pretty much saying, men are gonna be men. I'm not saying it's okay for you to do this shit and all that other stuff, but niggas gonna be niggas. And
boundaries and respect.
I'm not one
boundaries
of those.
And respect.
I don't push my luck when it comes to shit like that.
Shit like that is scary.
I mean, but I can't say nothing because remember back in high school, I used to be touchy, feely.
Back in high school.
Back in high school.
We're still in high school because nothing changed.
No, back in high school. But again, I didn't take it too far. Respecting boundaries. So I would do like like I never did anything.
I don't think you should admit to any of this on camera.
You really should.
In case we know somebody's gonna go back on your Twitter and find this shit. And
I'm on Twitter.
But speaking about men being men, let's talk about men.
Every day when we're walking down the streets,
oh gosh,
everybody that you meet,
oh god,
Mr. Ratburn season 22 is getting married, guys.
Yes, he is.
To a gerbil that's a male.
Oh god.
So what kind of? Well, we're having a same-sex interbreed marriage.
Yes, we are.
That's different for our kids to watch.
Children's cartoon. Now, disclaimer: I don't care if you're gay. I don't care if you're bi. I don't care if you're lesbian. I don't care what the hell you want to do. It's your life. But I do have a problem with putting these type of topics and stuff inside of a children's cartoon. Let us. Educate. Well, I'm not a parent yet, but let the parents educate their kids when it comes to stuff like that.
Let's ask the actual parent how he feels.
Well, I was talking to Dante earlier about this, and exactly what he said. I don't have a problem with what you want to do on your own personal time. If I'm walking on the street, I can't shield my children from the world every waking second because they're not with me every waking second. But I grew up on Arthur. We all grew up on Arthur. You know, no cable days, PBS Kids. You know, 4 o'clock.
And the VHS tapes.
Right. VHS 4 o'clock and then 4:30 to 5. But, I mean, I knew Mr. Ratburn was a fish. I'm not a fish, but he's a rat. But I knew he was gay. Mm-hmm. We never acknowledged it. We knew it. It was like the big elephant in the room. Mm-hmm. You know? We never said anything. But now that it's coming to light and it's kind of like, I don't, if you want to do that in your cartoon, that's fine. I will not be having my children watch that because I want to educate my child on that. I feel that my 4-year-old, my 1-year-old isn't ready or is not able to understand this as of yet.
But that's another thing too. It's like this is not the only cartoon where you have things like this happening. There's been cartoons.
The Loud House. You know what's funny? Carter loves the Loud House, but he's never grasped the understanding that the little black boy has 2 fathers. Right. And that's on Cartoon Network. And Carter watches he loves watching the Loud House. But I guess they don't put as many scenes with them together. Like, hey, dad. But you don't see them like kissing and hugging. Like
there was
you don't
some
see
show
them married
on Cartoon Network as well, where there was 2 female cartoon characters kissing, and then there was another show where there was a same-sex male couple as well.
That's a lot.
Now the thing is, like I said, I don't care about your personal orientation. What you do is your prerogative. I don't want. This is the thing. I feel like there's an agenda when it comes to TV these days, where they are pushing the LGBT community on every single show.
Sidebar: I call them the alphabet community because every other few months there's another letter attached to their.
Yeah,
community.
We got X now, right? Fucking X-Men.
Yeah.
So it's crazy. Like every single show is like they forcefully put in somebody that's gay or forcefully put in somebody that's transgender when it's really not necessary. Like, I mean, I understand that the LGBTX community wants to have representation, and that's fine, but it doesn't need to be every single show. You got to understand, blacks are a minority, and the LGBT community is even more of a minority. There's going to be shows where there's no black people. Why? Because there's more whites than black, and that's understandable. There's going to be shows where there's black people, a few black people or whatever, and barely any white people. There's going to be shows where there's gays, and there should be some shows where there's not. Because, once again, it's a minority. Every single show does not need to have a gay person.
Yes.
And that's all I'm saying. It doesn't have to be every single show, and then now it's cartoons.
I mean, it's not even that they don't need to have a gay person. It's how they portrayed the gay person.
That's the thing, because I was perfectly fine with Empire.
Yo, I couldn't watch that
Perfectly
show.
fine with Empire.
When they put Jamar, when they put what's the one, the lion boy, Jussie Smollett.
Yeah.
When they put him on the soundboard and him taking body and take fuck in the soundboard.
See, that's
and that's
when
on
you took
Fox.
it too far for me.
I feel that's a little.
That's
bit,
when you took it too
I'm a
far
grown
for
man.
me.
I feel it's a little too much.
I'm watching this show that I'm thoroughly enjoying.
Shout out to 50. Powers the shit.
And then all of a sudden, seeing a guy giving the next guy head.
Wait, who got the head?
Bro, I don't even care. It's two
The
men.
boy, the guy that Jamal was talking to at the time, he was cheating. He got caught giving head. But
I remember that.
Yeah, I
It's
don't.
too much.
That's
It's too much.
that's not shit that I care to see. It's not things that I would care for young kids, teenagers, or I mean teenagers, whatever. But you know, preteens. Like, let people formulate and grow up. Let them grow up and then decide what
Like,
they
I
want to
mean, I get where you're trying to come from, putting that stuff in this the scene, because like you know, got movie scenes with girl and guy action and girl action. So I guess you're trying to normalize the guy and guy action, whatever. My whole thing is, hold on. My thing is for the Arthur though situation.
That's a lot.
Why? Like, just why? Like, we all grew up on Arthur. We all knew, like you said, like Rashawn said, Ray-Ban said, we all knew Mr. Ratburn was kind of funny, and leave it upon that. But no, they just had to like get married to a man. I'm like, but no. Why?
But now
Mr.
I have
Ratburn.
a rebuttal against what you're saying. Yeah, they're trying. If they're trying to normalize it, then I disagree with that. I mean, yeah, that might be good for your household, but for me, for my personal household, it's not good for me. And you cannot blame me if I have my own views.
You know why it's not good?
The same way I can't blame you for having your own views. But at the same time, you should not be forcing your views upon my household. Let me have my household the way that I want it, the same way I let you have yours.
Mr. Rat Bati burn, yo. Let me explain something to you. The alphabet community, right? I'm going to call them the alphabet. I love them. You know how much I love Wayne, right? Wayne is one of my dearest friends from a long, long time. From 6th grade, I knew Wayne was gay before he even came out. And when he came out, people were surprised. And I knew Wayne was gay. I love Wayne. I got mad love for him. You know, I work with people that work with gay people. I don't have a problem with them. But they're forcing this their community on everybody, like if they're not accepted. Let me explain something to you. If a gay person can't get a job, they can even say because I'm gay. So now you're suing. Now if a black person can't get a job, you can say because I'm black, but you got to kind of try to prove it. You know what I'm saying? If you get into a fight with a gay person and you beat their ass, you're going to jail because it's a hate crime. If that's not a fact, gay people have the most rights in this country. I'm gonna let you know exactly how. There's gay people, there's animals, there's children, there's women, there's men, and then there's black men. So the gay community is really much. They're pretty accepted everywhere.
Listen, but this is my thing. Like
we don't have an African American parade, do we?
No. I don't know.
But they got a whole Pride Month. We got Black History Month in the coldest, shortest month of the year. Shout out to Chris Rock because that was a funny ass joke when he said it. But
my thing is, there's tasteful ways to put gays in shows without it being overbearing. For example, one of my favorite gay characters in a show, Lafayette from True Blood.
Shout out R.I.P. to Lafayette.
R.I.P. to Lafayette. You know, he died because of, I think it was a heart attack.
Yes.
So
because he spit on that burger and gave it to that man.
Was fucking hilarious. Lafayette was that nigga. Even though he was gay, he was that nigga. Like, I enjoyed watching Lafayette in True Blood. True Blood did not push, anything and made it over the top when it came to the sexuality stuff.
We had a gay black man that was there.
Right.
And we knew he was gay.
Right.
But you didn't see him fucking no fairies.
He was a dope
no
character.
vampires.
He was a dope character. And not only that, I know a lot of y'all out there might watch Star. We have a few transgender characters on there, and they're pretty cool too. They don't take it to the level of Empire where I have to sit down there and watch a guy giving the next guy head.
But you know what's the irony of that? Empire makes a lot of money for the network Fox. Fox is owned by a rich ass Australian man. I forgot his name. But Fox is a Republican network. So do you see where I'm going with this?
Yeah.
It's a Republican network, and the same Republicans that signed that law in Alabama, the same Republicans that don't believe in same-sex marriage, but then you're showing this on your network. I mean, I just find that's crazy. What do you feel about it, Kamar?
At the end of the day, I feel like everyone's a hypocrite.
I like that one. I like that one.
All right, well, you know what? Moving on to the next topic. We had the pleasure of
Are we going to my favorite segment? Entrepreneurs!
Into some food by Lace by Pierre.
Yo.
So, if you haven't checked it out already, spoke about it on the last. Was it the last? No,
Last
it was
three. This is the third one.
It's a few episodes ago, but we spoke a little bit about Lace by Pierre. Showed you some of her food. Well, she prepared a nice meal for us today. Take a look.
Hi, I'm Crystal. I'm the CEO and the head chef of Lace by Pierre. I have been in business since January, very new, but I've been cooking since I was 12. I want Lace by Pierre to be a household name. I want celebrities to have me in their household. I'll do the private chefs for them, and I also want to have a couple locations under my belt by then. I would like to, of course, have one in my hometown, New York. If I can go and be in California, that is a serene place to be. And Miami is where everything is. So that's definitely another location I aspire to have. I am a complete mix. My mother's Jamaican, my father's Trinidadian, his mother's Grenadian, his father's St. Lucian, my mother's mother's Panamanian. So I literally have everything under my belt. And my godmother, who played a huge part in raising me, is from down south. So I have southern roots as well. I literally take from every part of my childhood, my rearing, and I put that in all my food. You can feel the love in every bite. Right, so right here in the pineapple is my newest dish. That's my jerk shrimp and pineapple fried rice. This comes from my mother's roots back in Jamaica. I literally could jerk anything. And when I thought the pineapple, it gives it a sweetness to the fried rice that you wouldn't expect. The combination of the shrimp and the pineapple with the rice, when you combined it, it's amazing. Here we have the jerk chicken salad. It has avocado, toasted almonds, and cheese on top. That's my top seller right now. Everybody asks for that, and every time they get it, they tell me no dressing was needed. That's how much flavor is in that chicken. That is my mango custard. It is not so sweet. It definitely has the coconut milk that I grew up on. It is garnished with mint and a bruleed mango with the skin on. Not to be eaten, but definitely it's something to be desired when you take a peek at it. That is my mother's recipe for her banana rum cake that has Ray and Nephews in it. And if you can smell that, you would definitely want a piece. And that is one of my top selling appetizers. That is my peppered mango chicken kebabs. And that one packs a punch. You are definitely gonna need a glass of something good to wash it down. You can find me on social media on Instagram at Lace by Pierre. You can find me on Facebook at Lace by Pierre. And you can email me anytime at bookings with a S at lacebypierre.com. I literally travel anywhere you need me. I have been to Maryland, done the DC area, I have done the Boston area, and also Miami. So I am looking for any new place. If you need me, I'll be there.
All right.
Damn.
So how was that food for you?
First of all, let me explain something to you. I was kind of upset because I pulled up to your house and you didn't tell me that there was food there.
Mind
and
you,
I
told
bought
him
food.
last week.
I bought food. I bought $18 worth of fucking food. And I was pretty
What did
upset.
you buy?
Bro, I was hungry, all right? The juice was expensive.
Oh,
I
man.
pulled up to your house and I see like, yo, I just came back from Lace by Pierre. I was like, I wish you would have told me. I would have never bought it. She had a grilled chicken salad.
It was a grilled chicken salad.
That shit was bomb.
We had some pineapple, shrimp rice.
That
I'm
shit was
good.
nice.
in a
That shit's
mango
been
bowl.
good.
I mean, a pineapple bowl. She had.
I just want you to know that he took the pineapple bowl. That's why we didn't get it.
Oh, I'm about to say.
Yeah,
that.
You know, I guess it's first come, first serve.
Damn right.
Fuck this guy.
Just like that mango custard. Oh God.
Now the mango custard was OD good though.
Yes, it
I never
was.
had that.
Yeah, you came too late.
He came too late.
Unfortunately.
And he took it. And the wicked nigga took the piece of mango. He even want to try to cut it and save the piece. Nigga, mad wicked, bro.
It was just for decoration. It was a visual piece.
But what I must say that hit the spot after my greedy dinner, because I did eat twice, was the banana bread with the
banana cake.
fresh
Oh,
bananas,
God.
and it had a hint of Ray Nephews in there.
It was so delicious. So delicious.
Like it was. Listen, Laced by Pierre, you did your shit, bro.
No, you
Like,
did. Yo,
you-
food was
you
dumb
definitely
good.
did your
Oh my gosh.
You
I'm just
definitely
thinking
did.
about the food right now.
And the funny thing is, yo,
Really?
I don't really like pineapples in my food like that, but I didn't mind it in the rice.
Yeah, it
But
tastes
you,
Compliment.
but you know, pineapples is good. You heard Rick Ross, diced pineapples, man. My baby tastes the best.
Mhm.
Yeah, but that shit was elite. Eating all this food,
Mhm.
you know, the summer is coming.
Yes, it is.
So I'm thinking you guys are trying to get fit for the summer.
I would hope so. I know
So
I'm
why-
trying to get fit.
Some- Summer
So
body.
why not get fit by SK by my boy Sean. My boy Sean is my best friend. He's working. He's becoming a personal trainer right now. He is training. He's going to school for it. He knows his shit. You can follow his Instagram as Fit by S Corey _ and Corey's KHOURI _
Well, in case you all didn't get that, because I'm pretty sure he probably fucked up on that too.
I probably did.
The link is right here.
Bang.
Go ahead, like, subscribe, follow, hit him up.
Hit him
Get
up
in
because
shape.
he knows his shit. He's not gonna let you go to the gym and fuck yourself up. He knows his shit.
So yeah, for the summer, eat right, Lace by Pierre, fitness by Sean, get your body right,
And then listen
and be
to some
good.
hot tunes.
Here's some hot tunes by
Some hot tunes.
from who?
by
Your sister,
My sister.
our cousin,
Kirill.
Kirill. How you doing,
And
girl?
If you never heard of her before, check out her music video real quick.
Over with, I'm done with it. You no longer light my flame. All the ashes will remain. I can't get you off my brain. It's fighting with my heart. I cannot take the pain, and you're the one to blame. You're driving me insane. If I had to paint the perfect picture, it would be me. You were not the girl that's with ya. If I could change it all, I'd do it in an instant. But your commitment was lacking some consistency. And you
So that was her first music video, shot
Shot
by
by-
yours truly.
Here you go.
And she has a lot more music on the way. She's done plenty of performances. She was really big with the Y. You know, they used to be called YMCA, but now they're called the Y.
Really, they're fancy now.
They're
Really?
So they
fancy.
dropped the other
Oh, yeah.
other alphabets and
They're bougie.
the LGBT picked them up. Okay.
So yeah, she's done many performances, including outside of the Y. She's done a few different club performances as well. Fresh Empire, she's performed there, so she's doing her thing.
Kirill is doing her thing.
She has an album that should be dropping later on this year, so just stay tuned. Stay tuned.
We
A
just
hustler.
we just lined these people up for the summer.
Completely
we lined
lined
these
up.
people with catering.
Eating
now you,
right.
Now you
body
about to,
right,
about to get
right
your body-
tunes.
Woo! You about to be blasting a new tune.
Damn.
Word.
Man, so what
Lit.
yo, we hitting y'all up right now.
You are so set. You are beyond set.
We just hit y'all up. That's yo. It's not even what they call it. Triple threat. It's not even triple threat. I don't even know what they call it, but it's amazing.
Well, what I want to know is what do they call those people that get mad when somebody has a preference in their relationship?
Jackasses.
And that is tonight's topic.
Guy
Guy
talk.
Is it okay to have a preference? Yes or no?
I believe it's okay to have a preference. Just because you have a preference doesn't mean that you have to turn everybody because they're not your preference.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I feel. My preference is, petite, dark-skinned woman.
Mm-hmm.
Clearly, I completely got the opposite of that because the woman that I have children with is a little tall and she's very fair-skinned.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't mean that I hate her or anything like that. My preference was that, but I'm not going to turn down something. I'm not going to turn down a female because she's not my preference.
Right.
I mean,
Well,
that's something you do.
I do that. Definitely.
He does that.
Shallow
I
ass.
definitely have a preference.
OD does that.
But there's a little wiggle room. I'll tell you what. I love my chocolate women. I love my nice dark, all the way up to caramel chocolate women. If you are of a Caucasian complexion, I'm not that interested. That's
I
just me.
appreciate the honesty. I thought you was gonna lie for a second. I was gonna call
I'm definitely
you.
not gonna lie. I'm definitely not gonna lie. I mean, I can look at a Caucasian female and be like, yo, she's cute. But would I be sexually interested into her? No, not really.
Wait a minute. Do you remember when I sent the spoiler to you on Facebook? It's like, I don't even like white girls. That was funny.
Oh man, but yeah, I mean, I like my nice dark skin, brown skin, light skin girls. But if you're lighter than light, then it's a no for me, man.
Come on, how you taking me? Take him as is, and it don't matter to you.
You like what you like, and you don't like what you don't like.
We're talking about you. We're not talking about.
I'm saying. I'm going in right now.
Oh,
I usually prefer my girls on the thicker end side.
Tell me,
fluffy.
But my girlfriend, way far from thick.
So we're in the same boat.
So my thing is, I'm open. I don't really.
$10 told you gonna bring her up.
Damn right, we're gonna bring her up. Fuck out of here. But I'm open, so I have a like, but I don't have a preference. So I'm willing to like. I have more than wiggle room. I'm open to anything.
Yeah. Okay.
As long as you get me mind interested, I'm good.
Okay. I do understand.
I usually, well, I know everybody's gonna say I'm shallow, which I can agree. I am in a way.
You are shallow.
If you look at all of my exes definitely fit a type. I would say. Very sexy, very cute. And then obviously they have issues when it comes with that, like they're
evil,
spoiled.
Evil.
See, that's why he says evil.
Evil.
Spoiled.
Evil.
Diva behavior.
He said evil with
princessy.
one name in mind. I'm just letting you know that. I think we all have. I think we all thought the same person.
I don't know who they're talking about.
Let's keep it
But
like that.
I will say this. I definitely like a girl that has a nice body. I'm a booty man. I like a girl with a nice ass. I don't care for the chest. You can be flat like Alicia Keys or big breasts. It doesn't matter to me. And an okay face.
I don't like girls with big butt. I don't think they could wash it that good.
No, I don't like no nasty K. Michelle, Humpty Dumpty ass, or no Nicki Minaj swollen
like
diaper
that. I'm
ass.
sorry.
I need a ass like an Ashanti ass.
I mean, if
where
your
it
ass
fits
is
your body.
naturally fat like that, I have no problem with
Bro,
that.
sometimes when you see,
No,
when
you don't have a problem.
I don't like it because when they sit down and then you see the crackers like their body is all on the bus and the train. I don't like that.
Yo,
I don't
that's
think
how
they
you
can wash
naturally
it.
shaped. Okay, now when you gotta do surgery or implants or some
So
type of
I
shit,
have a question. I have a question to ask you guys here on the panel. I know we've all been in well, of course we've all been in high school, but I know we all came across a person in high school that says they do not fuck with, excuse my language, black bitches. They only like Spanish girls.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
We all came across that.
Of course.
Yeah.
So, like, what is your take on that?
Well, like I said, many people have their own reasons. I know from my experience, keyword, my experience, that a lot of guys will say that because they feel like black girls they give them more issues when it comes to getting with them. It's more attitude, it's more work, it's more games for them to actually get somewhere, whereas a Spanish girl or a Caucasian girl might give them an easier time.
I feel and listen ladies, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Okay, I'm not saying I'm right, but this is, like he said, keyword, this is how I feel. I feel the reason why, I'm going based off what you said, I'm just piggybacking. The reason why they feel like that is because they feel that they have to do more to get more attention. You know, and listen, the whole hair thing, I personally I don't care about it. But like, you know, a black girl would have to, all right, get her a weave done and stuff like that. When a Spanish girl, she just wake up and do whatever.
Listen, personally for me, like my beautiful black ladies out there, natural hair, beautiful. Weave, beautiful. I don't care. Just don't look sloppy.
Yeah. I agree with you on that too. But like I said, I feel that like some black girls, they feel that they have to do a little bit more to get noticed. So since they put in that extra effort to get noticed, and they actually got noticed by somebody, now they want you to put in that extra work.
I don't think that's what it is. I
I
kind of feel like
way.
it's a situation where they and ladies. Yo, listen, the comments are there for you guys to like let us know what you
let
feel.
us know.
You know what I mean?
And
So
we will talk about it. We
can have a discussion.
After Guy Talk, we will have a segment where we actually do read the comments from our previous videos.
Because I'm about to say, I feel that the situation is a lot of black women have dealt with a lot of shit from black guys, and so it makes it that much harder for the next guy to get in good with that woman because her guard is all the way up from all the bullshit she done dealt with. But what she doesn't realize is by having those guards up, it could be a great fucking guy that's coming to you, and now you treating him as shit because you're expecting him to be a fuckboy when all you're doing is now creating the same cycle for him. You're now gonna make him not want to deal with black women because he's facing that when it comes across majority of the black women he's dealt with. I'm just saying.
To piggyback off that, I have dealt with females that dealt with fuckboys and made them like man hating towards men, like just I hate men. I still stayed because if you really fuck with the person, when you like them, you understand. I understand you've been through hell with this nigga. You nigga put gun to you, nigga did this to you, nigga did all type of crazy shit to you.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it is a lot. Exactly. it is a lot. It is a lot, right? So I understand. So all right, I'm gonna give you time to like drop that guard down and get used to me.
How? But what if you're not getting any play?
Play such as like we mean.
You meaning you can't even get a number because they just assume that you ain't about shit.
Then I'm going on business. Then
Right, that's what I'm saying.
I'm offering good things.
I want to ask you guys another question. It's somewhat relative to this. Okay. So I know we've seen it before. Why is it that it's frowned upon when a black man's with a white woman, but when a black woman's with a white man, it's not frowned upon?
It's a double standard.
Why?
It's a
Complete double standard.
Why? Because he can't find a good strong sister, and then when she was with a white man, these brothers out here ain't no good. You got you a nice white man.
Get yourself a white man. She won. She winning.
I mean,
she got herself.
To be honest with you, it's all for credit.
Villains.
It's all for credit.
We portrays the villains. So of course you see a black
Unfortunately.
man and a white woman. Oh, look at that bad guy, that white girl. Compared to females, is portrayed as the protagonist.
But you fuck around. You worried about at least a black nigga would cheat on you with another human. A white person will fuck a horse and cheat on you. They will kill you.
I've never cheated at all because I don't cheat. I'm against that. I'd rather break up with you before I cheat. So I don't know about these guys over here. Their record might not be as clean, but I'm saying every guy's not a dog.
No.
And then if all that you've been getting are dogs, you got to look at your selection of men. A lot of y'all don't even want a good guy.
Stop going to Dazzles for men.
Yup.
That's about it. Stop going to Garage.
A lot of y'all find good men boring, or not attractive. So what do you expect?
Yo, you know what the funny thing is?
We're on the same page.
I was talking to this chick the other day, Sunday. We was drinking and talking. She was telling me she don't fuck with hood niggas because at the end of the day, there's nothing really to offer. She used Nipsey Hussle as an example. He had the whole hood behind him, and look what happened.
Just like that, life can be over. Just like that, you can be arrested. Just like that, anything can happen, right? Now, that's not to say that there aren't good hood niggas out there, because there are niggas who just live and was raised in the hood and are trying to work their way out. They just haven't gotten to that point yet, doing it the right way. But then you have those niggas that are just all about the hood life. That's all they see. That's their beginning and their end. And bitches be finding that shit attractive.
Of course.
As long as they can fucking smoke hookah or weed or whatever and lay
Who
up
doesn't
in the
like
crib,
who doesn't like fucking somebody on a box spring bed on the floor? That's fucking romantic.
And then they complain about all the shit that they go through. And it's like, you chose that.
He hit me. He punched me in the high.
Like, do you understand how dumb it sounds?
That nigga ain't
That's
shit.
like-
I'm leaving him.
Oh wait, car in my name, house in my name. What else? What are we talking about?
Shit.
Left me for his baby mom.
Beat my ass.
Bro, you said all that shit, and I had a couple of people in mind when you said that shit.
Exactly, because
And I wasn't
it's the
even thinking
norm.
about it.
It's the norm.
Now,
It's
tell
the
me-
norm.
tell me if
It's
this
sad.
makes sense.
It's sad. It's the norm.
Tell me if
It's
this
sad.
makes sense. You go to Burger King. You see the burger, the Whopper there. It got lettuce, tomatoes, and pickles. You order the fucking burger. You get the burger and then complain that it has pickles, tomatoes, and lettuce. Does that make any sense? That is what you ladies do when you get with these niggas.
You can't act that because that's woman logic. We don't go to woman
We
logic.
don't
We don't go to woman logic.
There's two different types of logic. There's logic, and there's female logic. They are not one and the same.
They're not.
Unfortunately.
And remember what I told you, that gray area is the dangerous part.
Not
So
the same.
it's like, it's crazy. And it's crazy that the double standard exists because you can go on the Ariana post with her and a white guy and see all these black women cheering her on.
My God.
But let a black celebrity,
These
male,
black
be with
women
a
hate
white
Wayne
woman.
Brady.
Oh God,
They hate Tiger Woods.
look underneath the posts and all of the derogatory comments by black women.
Or even if it is a black woman, she's too light.
Michael B. Jordan. Remember they supposedly he didn't like black women or something like that, light skinned women. He never said anything like that. They just assumed that and just stuck going
and
on
went
with
with
that.
it. But it's really crazy. At the end of the day,
No, but Zoe Saldana, she's always been with white niggas in her movies. Look at she was with Star-Lord.
it's true.
She's
But you know what? Like you said earlier, everybody's preference is their preference. Stop paying attention to who people like. If he wants to like a white, black, yellow, purple X, who cares? Let them live their fucking lives. Why do you care? It's not your life.
it's not.
Get your shit together and stop worrying about other people's shit. That's all I'm saying.
Word.
No, I completely agree with that. But
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, there's no reason for you to shame somebody on how they feel based off past experiences that they have with a particular race of
But
women.
people do that, unfortunately.
I know, but I mean, it's also not fair to the people that hasn't done to you anything to you within that race.
Completely right.
But if also you understand, being there what they've been through, sad to say, you gotta deal with it. If you really want to, beat that person,
If you want to, you don't have to.
If you want to be,
if you want to.
if you really want to be that person, you gotta deal with it. If you're just trying to fucking leave, then nigga, just leave. Fuck that.
I mean, you get your nap and you go. That's it. But I mean, I feel that preferences. I mean, it's yours. It's nobody else's but yours. If you have a preference of a guy that's 6'3", muscles, beard, green eyes, and all this other shit. He got shrimp dick, but you got a 5-foot nigga with a schlong between his legs. He got a pimple on his back the size of fucking Uranus, and he gives you the world. Which one you choosing? They're probably gonna choose a 6-foot nigga anyway.
Yeah,
because it's an image thing with females.
It is unfortunately, as much as they try to say it's about personality, it's really not.
Soon, if they mention personality, you're automatically in the friend zone.
Right? Like anybody who said that it's only personality is lying to themselves.
Yeah.
Physical attraction is always going to play a part.
Of course.
Period.
that's number one. That's literally number one. Honestly, if I don't like what I see, I'm not talking to you.
Right.
So
Exactly.
But I don't think that's going to change anytime soon. Who knows? But let us know what you think in the comments.
Please,
I'm really
let
interested
us
in hearing
know.
what you guys and girls have to say. And yeah, let people live their lives and stop trying to control them so much. And that's the topic generally for this whole episode today. When it comes to even the LGBT community, when it comes to
Alphabet
people's
community.
preferences, when it comes to everything, even the whole love and hip hop situation, let people live their lives and stop worrying about them. Worry about you.
I just remembered. It was the last year or 2 years ago. I went to that drag bar. Shit was lit.
You went to Lips.
Nah, it was some shit in the city. $2 Long Island, bro.
Was it a Long Island?
It was a Long Island.
That's why it was $2, nigga.
$2 Long Island.
They put that extra. They put that extra sauce in there for your
My
ass.
thing is like I don't have a problem with them. Just leave art alone. Like come on, like
Leave children's shit alone.
Yeah,
leave children's shit
Even
alone.
So, just like don't make shit overbearing. I don't mind watching series and stuff that have the actors or actresses,
Leave
playing it correct,
children alone.
playing
forgot.
great roles, but don't shove. And you know what's funny? Because the LGBT community uses this
Alphabet
as a
community.
backup. They say, "Oh, you don't want us to shove gay sex in your face, but y'all shove heterosexual sex in our face all the time."
We listen. Cut that shit out.
you know it's funny. 'Cause I actually did it in one of my previous class in college. I did a paper on the freedom movement, which is a subsidiary of the LGBT movement.
Mm-hmm.
That whole started with the free love movement. So initially, it wasn't about being gay, transgender. It was all about
Listen,
loving who you love.
Let me explain something to you. There is no heterosexual community to protect me. There isn't. There isn't. There is no heterosexual community to protect me.
I'm just
if
saying.
I get police brutality, if somebody beat me up,
I'm
they
just
like,
saying. Initially, it was not about being gay, transgender, or doing none of that shit.
It's
It's
about
about
just loving.
who you love,
loving and
so
humping.
everyone's
Nothing
part
wrong
of
with
it.
that.
Now,
But like I said, y'all have a whole community to protect y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Who's protecting us heterosexuals?
Nobody.
All right, Keith Sweat. But they need to cut that shit out. They need to. But I'm sorry, before we go, I want to say something. I had an interaction with a kid at work today, and he was crying, and I didn't know why he was crying. And I know this little boy, and he is like, he's in the alphabet community, okay? He's too young to say it, but visibly you can tell by the way he acts and everything like that. I'm not saying any names.
Okay.
So he came out to me today. He was crying. He said he's tired of the hate and everything like that. He was crying. And before that, prior to that, I said, what do you want to be when you get older? Because he was pissing me off from Tuesday. So I said, I need to find out what this guy wants to be when when he gets older. So he said a dad. I said, okay, dads don't make a lot of money. I know because I am one. So, so what?
father of two.
Father too.
Beautiful too.
Yes,
Thank
yes.
you. So, I was like, what do you want to be? He's like, I want to be an artist. I said, like a musical artist or like, sculpture paint? Like sculpture paint. I said, okay. So fast forward, he was crying. He said he's so tired of the hate. He's tired of getting in trouble and stuff like that. And I said, how are you getting in trouble? He's like, he's just so hysterical. He's crying and he's very sensitive. And like I said, I know he's a part of the alphabet community. So I asked him what happened, and he came out, and I said, it's okay. And I hugged him. And that I never hugged that child before. I usually say, what's up? It's a boy child. So with the boy child, like the boy kids, I'll give him a little handshake, you know what I'm saying? Give him like a little nugget or something.
Right.
I would show like some form of affection without being too affectionate.
Right.
Yeah.
But he was crying, and he hugged me. He hugged me so long, and I just kept rubbing his back. And I was like, this kid is 9, So I showed affection to somebody, in a young, alphabet community member, in case if anybody's watching this. But I felt bad for him because he didn't know what to do, and he's like us. He's Jamaican.
Oh, he's worse.
So
God.
you understand why he's crying. Yeah. You understand why he's crying. He's Jamaican, and we know. I mean, nobody on this panel. We're heterosexual,
Right.
But we know the backlash you'll get from that.
Oh yeah, definitely.
The judgment.
Listen, I'm not saying that anybody deserves any type of ill treatment. Period. Like regardless of anything that you decide to be or become or whatever, how you feel, you don't deserve to be treated badly. You don't deserve any backlash or anything. As I said before, let people live their lives. People should let you live your life. Nobody should try to infringe their views upon you the same way you shouldn't try to infringe your views upon anybody else. So it's sad that, we're still in a community where a lot of people are afraid to be themselves because they know the situation that can occur, especially if you're from the Jamaican community. But
lightning.
It's rough. It's rough, and you just got to stand strong.
It is rough.
And just
and
speak your truth and live in your truth.
And I told him, wait. And I told him, I said, you can talk to me about anything, okay?
I know. I'm just thinking in my head. It starts now with the LGBTQ community, then it gonna lead to the family incest community.
Bruh.
I want to fuck my sister. I want to fuck my cousin because I want to. Bro.
You late. That's like 90% of the South.
No, it soon become a big thing. Watch you. Come on, next movement.
You didn't see that meme? They talking about they're all against abortion until you fucking get your sister pregnant.
And with that said, guys, we gotta wrap up. I know we're way past our time limit, but once again, stay tuned for the next episode of
The Spin.